Right, so in this video we continue the series of how to use weights and exercise bands together to maximize the training effect. In this episode we're going to look at shoulder press. So in shoulder press, normal standard shoulder press with dumbbells, obviously at the bottom of the movement you're getting quite a good load, maximal load here, and then as you go up the load diminishes and it starts to have load just directly down the shaft of the bones to the shoulder joint, which is not going to tax the muscles at all. So obviously there is a way around this. You can effectively wrap exercise band, which you can stand on, around the dumbbell handles while you hold them, and you can push up. And as you push up, obviously as the dumbbell load reduces as you go further up, the band tension increases, therefore increasing the load on the muscle. Now yes, when you completely lock out at the top, it's just going to come through the joints, through the bones and not the muscles, but obviously just before that point you're going to get maximal tension from the band, and the weight obviously equivalently is diminishing in load. So that's a good way of just doing a standard variation shoulder press to maximize again the load through the range of motion. The other thing you can use with band as well is in a normal shoulder press you can target some of the muscles to emphasize some bias there. With it being an overhead movement, there are some issues that develop in a few people, which is muscle imbalance. So you can have some people who don't get enough rotation of the scapula around, so obviously more likely to get tendon issues, bursitis, impingement syndromes. That's done by a few different muscles, one of which is serratus anterior. And then there's the rotator cuff itself, so more like the infraspinatus to externally rotate. Again, they can be imbalanced in the force coupled with the delt, and the delt obviously is working very hard on a overhead press, shoulder press. So what you can do with this is one of two things. If you want to get more emphasis towards the infraspinatus and the rotator cuff, then you attach the band in front of yourself, again wrapping it around the dumbbell heads, handles should I say, and then you're pressing up and the tension's pulling this way. So basically when you're here, you're getting pulled into internal rotation, so you're having to fight against external rotation as you go up and down. Again, that's emphasizing much more balance in the shoulder with the delt versus the infraspinatus, so it's getting a better force coupled balance. Again, from the other muscle we were describing, which was serratus anterior, again what you do this time is you need to fix the band behind you. So what you've got the band pulling that way, which is pulling you into basically pulling you back like this, and as you push up you're obviously having to stabilize against the backward pull. So there's a drive into extension as you go up there. And again, what we know is with that kind of element of force in that direction, that it recruits serratus anterior a lot better, and therefore serratus anterior can get trained while doing shoulder press, which will assist the shoulder press development. So again, you're going to get better involvement of the scapular rotation, less likely to impinge, and better, more healthy shoulders. So there are a few ways that you can use exercise bands to maximize a shoulder press. Like I say, one to just improve the force through the range generally, one to emphasize more rotator cuff work to balance the shoulder with the delt, and the other one serratus anterior to help to develop more rotation of the scapula under elevation. So that concludes this video. Give them a try, and I'll see you next time. We want to keep making great content for our subscribers, so if anyone would like to support the channel by making a pledge, then we would be extremely grateful, and you can do this on our Patreon page here.